At Calder Race Course. Pretty busy. People like to come and look and see what horses are there. Right now they're being saddled for the first race. That's the paddock judge there. He's the one who says when they can take the horses out, when he thinks everything is ready. He sends them out to the circling ring where the jockeys come out. The paddock judge is also making sure that they have the proper equipment on as per the racing form, whether they have blinkers on or off, etc. Here is where they throw the riders up. They'll take them a turn and the spectators can look and see how the horses look. This is a race of older horses, 3 and up, so they look a lot bigger and more mature than the horses that are going to be in my race. There's the outrider. He'll lead the post parade when they go in front of the grandstand. And he keeps an eye on things and makes sure horses don't get loose. Or if they do, he'll catch them. The judge just said, riders up, and now the riders will be thrown up by their owner or trainer. Let's see, right here. Notice it's pretty wet. It's always raining down here in Miami, and they had a huge rainstorm yesterday. So when these horses run on the track, they're probably picking up clods of dirt, which will stick to their feet and will be more tiring. Now you can hear the tractors. They're harrowing the track right now for the next race. They do that between every single race. And here the horses are coming up the pathway. When they get up here, there's the hose, and I always like my horse to be hosed down here before he goes to the paddock. It's so hot here in South Florida. And this is a pony guy. Really, she's getting hosed off. I always like her nice and wet. It's cooler today than usual here in South Florida. Cool is probably 88 instead of 95. But there's a nice breeze from the ocean. Identify number on him so the public can tell what number your horse is.
Winner.
Going onto the track. She does not have a pony so that the rider will get more of a feel for her.
Second race are coming onto the track. This race at 5 furlongs.
Before the race, final betting activity goes on. It's a beautiful day. This may be my highlight. I'll just have to see how she does.
They're all in line. And they're off. Miss Takia was slow from the gates. Sarah Frost broke right on the money. T.S. Faye. Now I'm a Cookie Monster is coming fast. And there goes I'm a Cookie Monster through to get the lead. La Monda's all the way up into the 3rd spot now. Cakewalk moves up into 4th and about 4.5 lengths off the pace. They're followed by Pretty Wonder Anna L, who's in front of Up Front and Dangerous. Otamaya's down along the rail with 10 lengths to make up. 3 Cookies has 13 lengths to come. She's in front right now of Cinderella, who's near the back of the pack, and the back marker is Jitterbug Jane and Miss Jakia. They're strung out going to the quarter pole. I'm a Cookie Monster. Sarah Frost coming right back to her, and here comes Cakewalk with her run. She's 3 wide coming to the head of the stretch. La Monda is just in behind them, but Sarah Frost now takes the lead. Sarah Frost in front. Here's Up Front and Dangerous putting in a good run from the back of the pack, and she's rallying up to the outside of Cakewalk and La Monda, but Sarah Frost is clear with a 16th to go. Sarah Frost now leads at 2.5, 3. Good battle for the Miners. It's Sarah Frost. Sarah Frost beat Up Front and Dangerous. La Monda was 3rd.
Well, here she comes, and this is when we always want to hear what the jockey says. She ran further, but not far enough. Does she get scared when horses are around her?
No, she don't act like it. She
broke good. She kept up, you know what I mean? As soon as we hit the turn, she started to like slow down. I kept tapping her, trying to get her to keep going. This time I did make her switch leads. She didn't want to switch leads.
But we've been
I pulled
working
on
on
the thing
the
and
yeah.
she switched leads, and then I kept driving her, sending her, and you know.
Does
no
she act like
response.
she's tired? I want to see how she cools out. Jockey said she had absolutely no problem breathing. Is she drinking any water? Well, at least she's drinking water this time. That means she tried a little bit. Previously, she never even drank water. Now let's see if she drinks.
Hold back.
See, this is the first time she's drunk after a race and been really thirsty. So at least it means she tried. After they've stopped drinking water, we bring them into the stall, and generally if they've stopped drinking water, they're relaxed enough to urinate, which is just what this filly did. She does everything right, she's just not finishing the race soundly. Or not soundly, she's not finishing the race strong enough. But I guess this was an improvement today. Now the good news is she appears to be completely sound out of the race. But this time she drank a ton of water, which makes me feel like she got a lot more out of this race than she did the last one. And let's look at her body shape. If she sucks up her gut a little bit when she recovers tomorrow or the next day, that means that we are starting to tighten those abs. To me, she's always been a little heavy, and this may be the first time that she ran hard enough to start that body change that you need to see when a horse is getting fit. So we'll keep an eye on this figure.
Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight.